Oh man, what a throwback. It has been so long since I pulled that intro out. What's up, guys, and welcome to the Call of Duty Vanguard reveal trailer. Man, I feel like this has been a long time coming. We've heard leaks and rumors and stuff like that for months now. Obviously, I mean, being mid-August, we are very late in the cycle to be getting the reveal of the game, and a lot of people were wondering when we were actually going to end up getting it. It's finally here. There was a live Warzone event today. I tried to get into it. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I've tried like forwarding ports and all kinds of stuff, but like I can access Xbox Live and PlayStation and everything else. Like I can download games and whatever, but I can't actually connect to servers and I can't play multiplayer. I've been trying to troubleshoot. I have no clue what's going on, but yeah, so I missed the live event. It looked pretty crazy. And at the end of that live event, once everybody took out the train, they released this trailer. So we're going to watch it, react to it together, see what it's all about. Here we go. God, 2021, baby. Back to World War II.
The whole world is burning. Sometimes the only way to put out the flames is with more fire.
Oh, dude, that is sick. The leaked scene. That's iconic right there. That's cool. This looks like a movie. North Africa, the Eastern Front. Lady Death. Western Front. Gonna be covering the whole war.
Listen up. I won't trade you all for this.
Even the Pacific.
This is the theatre of war, Arthur. There's no curtain call for bravery.
Bravery's what comes after, not what you were in the moment.
Dude, this just looks brutal.
Target locked. Dropping bomb.
Rise on every front.
Whatever we do it together.
Bro, this is sick. We parachuting? We're not parachuting. Oh! Call of Duty Vanguard. November 5th. Dude,
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta. Digital pre-orders get instant access to the
cool.
Night Raid, Mastercraft, and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
If you told me that was a trailer for a movie, I would believe you. So let's talk about this. We do have some news and information and stuff like that we're going to be going over, and then we're going to talk about, you know, kind of what I'm thinking, and you guys can leave some comments down below and stuff like that. We really don't know too much yet. I think we're getting campaign gameplay next week, and who knows when we're going to see multiplayer, which I do have a bit of concern there, but we'll talk about that and the opinions part. So first up, the campaign obviously looks insane, looked like a movie. The campaign's going to be told from the 4 different fronts perspectives. So I guess we're going to have kind of like 4 main characters: Arthur Kingsley, Polina Petrova, Wade Jackson, and Lucas Riggs. I think it might be kind of like war stories from Battlefield. Like I don't think they're going to be connected. I don't think these characters are going to know each other, but we're just going to be able to bounce around and see the war from different perspectives, settings, locations, that sort of thing. And I could see that being really cool. You know, I think the campaign I'm really excited for. Looking back at like the Modern Warfare campaign, what was that? The house mission when you were clearing the house. That was just so real. It was just a punch in the gut. The atmosphere, everything about it was so cool. If they're able to replicate that for this game, I think that'd be incredible. Like, especially like the Lady Death sniper that has like 300 confirmed kills. Like, think of some of the crazy sniping missions we could potentially have in this. If the campaign is anything like that trailer, it's going to be epic. Zombies is confirmed to be in the game, and it's being made by Treyarch, which is crazy. I mean, that's exciting. It also, you know, I mean, it does concern me a little bit. So, I mean, obviously, Treyarch has the current game, Black Ops Cold War, that they're working on, and then they're also working on Zombies for this game coming up this year, and then they've also got to be working on their next game coming out in 2023. So I feel like that's kind of a lot. And weren't they working on some stuff like the last couple of years too? So I feel like Treyarch has really been wrung out. I'm hoping everything is good on that end. I'm hoping they're not crunching too hard and being overworked and that sort of thing. And obviously, if you're stretched too thin, sometimes that can lead to not as good of a product. But who knows? If anybody can do it, it's Treyarch, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Multiplayer, we've got some info on and some really interesting new additions. So Gunsmith is going to be coming back, but this time with more features, including choosing your own ammo and ballistic type, which is really interesting. We're also going to be adding destructible environments to, I believe, every multiplayer map. I don't know if it's going to be every map or what, but kind of a bit of a Rainbow Six vibe here. So when you throw a grenade in a room, things are going to react. If you poke a hole in a wall, it's going to stay there for the map. So the levels are going to kind of evolve and move and ebb and flow throughout matches. And that's really interesting. You know, for a typical like team deathmatch, I don't think that's going to matter that much. But think about like a search and destroy. Again, it's going to feel a lot like Rainbow Six. There's going to be a lot more tacticality to it. A lot more, you know, that you're going to have to think about, a lot more strategy that goes into it. So I could personally see that being really cool. We'll have to wait and see how it works out. Is it going to be more of a gimmicky thing, or is literally everything going to be able to be destroyed? I don't know, but I kind of like that they're doing something different. In really good news, there are going to be 20 multiplayer maps at launch, which I can't even believe I'm saying that. I can't remember the last time we had even close to this many maps. So 16 of them are going to be straight up normal 6v6 multiplayer maps. That is insane. Again, I can't remember the last time we had that. The other 4 are going to be this new mode called Champions Hill, which is kind of like a unique take on a 2v2. It looks really interesting. It looks like it's going to be fairly competitive. It's almost like a round robin tournament style thing. I don't know. We have to wait until we get more information on it. We don't really have much yet, but it sounds pretty interesting. It sounds like it's going to be pretty competitive. I don't think we have a ranked mode, at least not at launch. I don't know if it's going to be coming later on. So maybe this Champions Hill is going to be kind of like our ranked mode. Who knows? But yeah, we're going to have 20 multiplayer maps at launch, 4 that are tied to a certain game mode. So sounds really good there. If there are good maps in there, that's enough of a rotation to keep things interesting. I think that's been part of the problem with multiplayer in recent years, is there aren't enough maps, and people see the same map too many times because it's the only map that gets voted because it's the good map, and then people just kind of get bored. So if we have more good maps in the rotation, less boredom, less burnout is going to happen. And last but not least, we've got some really good news for Warzone. Warzone's going to be getting a new anti-cheat system, which, holy cow, it's about time. And they're also going to be getting a brand new map. And that's also very exciting. I think, you know, obviously last month or so, the burnouts really hit pretty much community wide. You see a lot of the main streamers and YouTubers going to Apex and stuff like that. I loved Warzone when it first came out. I still think it's fun. I don't really play it as much anymore. I think I got a little bit burnt out and bored on it sooner than most. But at this point, I think everybody's kind of sick of playing the same map. I just spilled my water. Got like a carbonated water here. But yeah, so the burnout's been real. So if we're able to take care of the cheaters as well as take care of a new map, that could definitely be a good thing and bring Warzone back into the limelight. So good news there. You know, both multiplayer and Warzone look to be pretty good when we take a look at that information. So pretty much all good news there. You know, they're definitely mixing things up. They're adding new things in, and they're trying new things, which I'm excited about. You know, the Champions Hill is kind of a twist on gunfight. It's like a battle royale mixed with a gunfight. That sounds fun. They're improving Warzone. They're giving us more multiplayer maps. The campaign looks epic. It sounds like everything's hunky-dory. It sounds like this is going to be the best COD ever, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not sipping on the hype juice like I used to. I'd like to think it is, but I do think there are some things to be concerned about. So first of all, we are really, really late into the life cycle here. I mean, there have been years where we've had a COD reveal trailer in May. It is currently late August. So like, part of me wonders why it's been so long. Like, why are we waiting so long to reveal the game, let alone we haven't seen multiplayer yet. We're going to see campaign next week. Who knows what kind of a state multiplayer is in. I mean, I'd like to think the best of it, but the fact that we haven't seen it makes me wonder, is there an issue? Are we a little bit behind? I mean, we do still have a couple of months until November 5th, so there's plenty of time to work on it, but like, what's going on there? Why are we backtracked so much? That kind of raises a bit of a suspicion in my head. The other thing is World War II. Okay, and I know, I mean, this isn't like a special thing that I'm feeling. The whole community feels this way. World War II is a little bit played out. Now, I'm really excited for it for campaign. I think the campaign is going to be epic, like I said. But from a multiplayer perspective, I feel like we've been stuck in the past for so long. I think something modern, near future, even futuristic would have been better. I think that would have captured people's attention more. Now, that's not to say you can't do World War II right. Like, one of my favorite CODs of all time is COD World at War. I have so many fantastic memories on that game, but like, I feel like I'm a little bit burnt out on the dreary, war-torn, gray and brown and you know, kind of dull style maps and stuff like that. I don't want it to be more of the same. I don't want it to be a COD World War II Part 2. Because you could almost say, you know, like the trailer looked epic, but you could almost say, oh my gosh, this looks like it could be a trailer for a DLC for World War II. And that's not fair to say. Just because it's in the same time period doesn't mean it's going to be the same game or it's going to play the same or anything like that. But it just like, I want to make sure it's new and fresh. And the list of things we went through does sound like they're trying to mix things up a ton, but I'm worried that burnout and that feeling of, oh my gosh, I've already done this a lot recently, is going to come on pretty quickly. So hopefully we can have some bright, colorful, crazy maps. You know, obviously the Levolution and the you know, breaking down walls and interactive maps is going to help with that. Hopefully we can have some crazy new game modes and updates and stuff like that to keep things fresh. But again, I think this is probably my biggest worry. I think people are a little burnt out on World War II. And I think no matter how good the game is, people are still going to complain about that. So we'll have to wait and see how that shakes out. But yeah, those are my two main concerns here. So we'll see how it plays out. But overall, it looks pretty good. I think it was a solid trailer. I'm excited to see multiplayer. I'm excited to check everything out. You know, I'm absolutely going to play the heck out of the campaign. Looking forward to checking out the new Warzone map. We'll see if I can get sucked back into COD 6v6 multiplayer. Seeing that intro at the start of this video really kind of brought a tear to my eye. Unfortunately, I think those days are behind me, but we'll see what happens. Maybe Champions Hill, Champions Path, Champions Hill, right? Champions Gate, Champions Hill, I think is what it's called. Maybe that's going to be an epic new mode. Something 2v2, you with a friend working together, playing through different maps and you know, surviving till the end. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. So maybe that's going to add a new twist into things. We'll see what happens. So let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. I mean, the trailer looked good. Let's hope the game plays just as well. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.